The Parama Mahatva. Srimad Bhagavatam is the mellow of Krishna Bhakti. This is the essence of all Vedas, all Upanishads, all Vedic literatures. Chari Veda Upanishade jato kichu hoy, tar ortho lo yahan Vyas korilo sunchoy. This is the last contribution of Srila Vyasadeva. He took essence from all four Vedas, from all Upanishads, and he has put everything here in Srimad Bhagavatam. Jai Sutre, Jai Ruk Vishaya Vachana, Bhagavate Sai Ruk Shloka Nibandhana. Srimad Bhagavatam is a natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Vyasadeva compiled Vedanta Sutra and he gave the commentary. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. You will find the same verses in Bhagavatam, the verses you will find in Vedanta Sutra. Jiver nistar lagi sutra koilo Vyas, Mayavadi bhasya sunle hoy sarvanas. For the deliverance of the jivas, Vyasdev compiled Vedanta Sutra and gave commentary, Srimad Bhagavatam natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra. But Mayavadis, they don't accept it. Propounder of Mayavad philosophy, Sripad Shankaracharya, has compiled a commentary on Vedanta Sutra, which is completely imaginative commentary known as Saririka Bhashya. And Mayavadis speak from Saririka Bhashya. They never speak from Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore, Sriman Mahaprabhu has given us caution. Don't go to Mayavadis. Don't listen to their commentaries on Vedanta Sutra. If you do that, your bhakti will be completely doomed. Therefore, instruction is, Jao Bhagavata Pado, Vaishnava Sthane, Ekant Astra Karo, Chaitanya Charane. Go to a Vaishnava, go to a dear devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and hear Bhagavata from him, and completely take shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here is a question. What is the necessity of taking shelter of the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in respect of understanding Bhagavatam? That is question. You know? Huh? You know? Yes? Every year I come here and say this thing, and you forget. What Mahaprabhu gives us. Yeah. Mahaprabhu gives prema bhakti, isn't it? That prema bhakti is needed to understand Bhagavatam. Why it is so? Yeah. That's another question. Why one cannot understand Bhagavatam by dint of material scholarship, learning, intelligence or merit? One Sanskrit scholar may think, oh, I can understand Bhagavatam. I am some scholar and it's written in Sanskrit. Do you understand? And many commentators are there also. Srimad Bhagavatam given commentary. Of them, Sridhar Swami is considered the best of commentators. And Mahaprabhu has accepted Sridhar Swami as best commentators. The Sridhar Swami has commentary. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. Madhacharya has commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Jiva Goswami has commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. And our revered spiritual master Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj has commented, this is Bhakti Vedanta purport here. Bhakti Vedanta Bhashya. So many commentators are there. Those are given commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. One may think, I may take help of the commentaries, though I cannot also understand Bhagavatam. What is the necessity taking shelter of Srimad Mahaprabhu? Do you understand? Shivaji, one of the Mahajanis says, Bhaktya Bhagavatam Rajyam na buddhya na satikaya. Only by bhakti one can understand Bhagavata. Nobody can understand Bhagavata by dint of his material scholarship, learning, intelligence, merit, or taking help of the commentaries given by many commentators. Only by bhakti. Why it is so? Only bhakti is needed. Nothing needed. Why it is so?
Because the Bhagavatam is full of the mellows of devotional service.
Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. Do you understand? Krishna tulya Bhagavata vibhu sarvasvaya. Prati shloke prati akhyare nana artha kaya. Chaitanya Bhagavata, Vrindavan Das Thakur has mentioned like that. Srimad Bhagavata is not different from Krishna. It is as good as Krishna. As Krishna is Vibhu, Vibhu means Supreme Lord. So Bhagavata is also Vibhu. As we take shelter of Krishna, similarly we must take shelter of Bhagavata. Understand? How can one understand Krishna? Only by bhakti. Krishna himself has said, Bhaktyamanga vijanati, Bhaktyastu ananayalabhya, Bhaktyam egagrajya, Gita and Bhagavata. Krishna says, only by bhakti one can understand me. No other means is there. As Bhagavata is Krishna, non-different from Krishna, as good as Krishna, that bhakti is needed. Understand? Therefore say, Ekantashra karo Chaitanya Chari. Because Mahaprabhu is Prem Bhakti, that's needed to understand Srimad Bhagavata. Bhagavata jena mane, se javana sama. Tar shastra che janme janme prabhu jama. One who don't accept Bhagavata is a mritcha and javan. He is to be punished by Jamaraj, not one life, life after life. Do you understand? So, everybody should accept Srimad Bhagavatam. And this is the mercy of Bhagavata, Srimad Bhagavata, the mercy of Krishna, Supreme Lord. He has appeared in the form of Bhagavata in Kali Yuga, he has come to us. Krishna sadam apagate dharma jnana divisaha kalau nasta dusang yesa puranar kodhuna dita. First canto, Bhagavatam said. Krishna came during the last Dwapar Yuga in his own Swarup, manifested varieties of Leelas, Leela Purushottama, and also he gave his message in the form of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Dharma Jnana. He spoke everything. Then, at the end of Dwapar Yuga, he wound up his Leela, he took everything, Dharma, Jnana, everything with him, went back to his abode. Then question arose. In Kali Yuga, where is Dharma, where is Jnana? Krishna took everything with him. Kalau nasta dusanga esa puranar kodhuna dita. This answer is given by Suta Goswami. Kali Yuga, this Purana Arka, this Bhagavata Mahapurana, who is as effulgent as brilliant sun, has arisen now. And it has everything, dharma, jnana, everything. It's non-different from Krishna. Bhagavata Krishnera Sriyanga, tate kohena datta gopya Krishna ranga. Chaitanya Bhagavata. This is body of Krishna. All confidential leelas of Krishna are depicted here. Do you understand? So we accept. And Dharvahai, daily, Nitya Bhagavata Sevaya, daily activity. This is daily activity. Nitya Karma. We have daily activity. Take food, take rest, take bath. All these daily activities of our prayer, Sandhya, Bandhana. Similarly, daily activity is to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Go to a Vaishnava who is embodiment of Bhagavata, Bhakta Bhagavata, and hear Bhagavata. Ja, Bhagavata put Vaishnava from him. Daily activity. In Kali Yuga, you cannot do any other sadhana. What sadhana can you do in Kali Yuga? कलिजुग अल्पायुषा प्रायण अल्पायुषा कला बस्मिन जुगे जना मंद सुमंद मत यो मंद भाग्या ही उपद्रुता. Your lifespan is very short. Generally, it is said that lifespan of a human being in Kali Yuga is 100 years. How many are living for 100 years in Kali Yuga? Because of these sinful activities. Kali Yuga, sinful activities rampant. All are committing sinful activity consciously and unconsciously, definitely. Therefore, lifespan is becoming shorter. Prayana alpayusha. Lifespan is becoming shorter. Very short lifespan. What sadhana you can do? Can you go to Himalayan mountainous cave and sit there? Give up breathing and only eat air? No, you cannot do it in Kali Yuga people. For you, Bhagavad arise, and that is must. Only come and hear Bhagavad. Jasyang Vaishriyamanayan Krishne Paramapurushe Bhakti Rutpade Punsa Sukha Moho Bhaya. Only by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam one can very easily develop Krishna Bhakti, Krishna consciousness. As a result of which, his all material fears, lamentations, delusions will be finished forever. What did Parikshit Maharaj do? In a dying condition, you see. He was cursed by the Srungi, Brahmachari, Brahman, boy. Takshaka, very dreadful snake will come, bite him, he will die within 7 days. You are such a great devotee of Bhagavan Krishna, isn't it? So he could understand that I will die within 7 days. I have no time. Only very short period, I have only 7 days time. He gave up everything. He was ruling the whole world. Gave up everything. Went to the bank of Ganges, sat down there, took up hoe. He gave up sleeping, gave up eating, everything. What is my duty now? I have only 7 days time. Very short time, within very short time, how can I achieve the supreme perfection of my life? Yes, within very short time. Such an emperor, Parikshit Maharaj was. During his ruling time, people were leading very peaceful, happy life. No time death was there. And whole world was prosperous. Yes. All were leading very, pious life, and this all were cultivating Bhagavad Dharma. Nobody was committing any sinful activity. Yes. That means that is the king's duty, that all of his subjects should go to Vaikuntha Jagat. Nobody should go to Narka, sin, hellish planet. That's king's duty. It's all explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. He was ruling. He's such an emperor. All were happy. The sadhus, munis, rishis, they were doing their bhajan without any impediment, without, no demons were there. They are not creating any disturbances. So when such an emperor gave up his ruling, administration, they all sat down there. All came. Rajarshis, Brahmarshis, Devarshis, many sages, saints came. All assembled there. Then he asked one question. I have only 7 days time, very short time. Please instruct me, what is my duty now? What shall I do? What shall I do to get within very short time the supreme perfection of my human birth? Many munis said many different. Nana muni, nana mattha, therefore said. Many munis, many philosophers, many philosophies are. Different opinion came out. Someday you do this jagya, someday you do tapasya, you take up this vrata, you do suddhaya, this and that, so many things. Nothing is decided. So at last Sukadeva Goswami came, who is very young, only 16 years old. That question was asked to him. He said, you hear Srimad Bhagavatam. And all said, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Yes, this is anonymously accepted. Nothing can be done. Huh? In very short time, dying condition, how can one get the supreme perfection of life? Only by hearing. In the history of the world, you will never find such instances. In very short time, in a dying condition, how can one get supreme perfection of life? Only Bhagavad. Here Bhagavad. Bhagavad is such. Do you understand that? Nitya Bhagavad. What can I do, Kali Yuga people? Just come and hear Bhagavad daily. Very easily develop Krishna consciousness, Krishna bhakti. Yes, no other sadhana is required. Only here Srimad Bhagavatam lifts away pure Bhagavata, devotee Bhagavata, who is an embodiment of Bhagavata. That's enough. Yes. Nitya Bhagavata Seva. Therefore, this founder Acharya of ISKCON, our revered spiritual master, Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj, so merciful. He translated Bhagavad English language, therefore in Western world it is known, otherwise not known. And he introduced this system. Daily in all ISKCON temples throughout the world, there must be Bhagavad Path Pravachan. Other program you may suspend, but don't suspend this program. Definitely it will be done. Because such a boon to us, such a boon to the people of Kali Yuga. Yes, only by hearing on Bhagavad one can develop complete Krishna consciousness. No other sadhana is required. Understand? Therefore this is there. So, Bhagavad Jana Manes Javana Samantar Sasta Janme Janme Prabhu Jama. Don't accept Bhagavad Mritsa Javani must be punished by Jamaraj, life after life. So we accept Bhagavad as Bhivo and Bhagavad as Krupa. Sadhu Shastra Krupaye. Jadi Krishnanmukha hoy, sei jivatare maya tahaku chhadai. As sadhu has Krupa, Shastra has Krupa, especially Bhagavad Shastra has Krupa. Do you understand? Krupa, mercy. So we stress, go out, distribute this book. Prabhupada books, yes, everything he has spoken from Bhagavatam, isn't it? Gita and Bhagavatam. It's Krishna's words. If someone takes one book, keeps in his book, house, he gets Krupa. He gets Krupa. Yes. Sadhu Shastra Krupa. Jadi Krishna mukha hoy. Sijivataroi maya tahaku chhadai. Somebody is fortunate, get the mercy of from the sadhu and Shastra, especially Bhagavad Shastra, he has kept. He has taken one book, Prabhupada's Bhagavata, and has kept in his house. Not read. Still, he gets Krupa. Bhagavad Grantha has Krupa. Therefore, go out, preach, distribute, give, take one book. Somehow, he gets Krupa. Day will come. He will, what book I have brought? Let me see. Read. Oh, such a nectarian mellow is there. There he will get. He may not, or his son may get, or grandson may get. Only that book is there. Bhagavatam. Such Krupa is there. Do you understand? As you say, the ass. Ass is a beast of burden, isn't it? Only carries a heavy load. Day and night toils hard. Sometimes he carries a load of sandalwood. Sandalwood. Understand? Very nice scent coming from sandalwood and enters into the nostrils of ass. Oh, today my life is successful. I am carrying a nice load. A load of sandalwood and entered into my nose. Similarly, the person who has taken one book, Prabhupada book, Bhagavata, only kept in his house, has gotten such. One day he may turn what book? Oh, my life is successful. I have gotten such a book. Such mellow, nectar and mellow. You see? So therefore we stress, go, distribute this. That why Vaishnava showers mercy. Showers mercy. He don't know what he is taking. Somehow give him one book, so he gets mercy. Do you understand? These are glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. Before approaching Bhagavatam, where Bhagavatam is Supreme Lord, We must glorify, beg for His mercy. Without His mercy, we cannot approach. Similarly, before reading Bhagavata, speaking from Bhagavata, we must glorify Bhagavata, beg for His mercy. Without His mercy, we cannot approach. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Now come to the text.